Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, Dave Powell, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. We can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. And here's Quintravion Wisner, the former Texas Longhorn. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. To throw, it's Applewhite. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll go to the counter. Might have a chance. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Lopez. Across the 25, he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Burgess. Runs through a tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jenkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Jackson gonna throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Marches ahead. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. The play-action fake. And some great 4th down defense against the run. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll try the left side. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
They were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen. And
here comes the offense on second down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Running inside, it's Jenkins.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll send the back in motion. Lost to fire on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Hard running there. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. He might want another play. To the air, it's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no...
Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Complete to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right on the money. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught by Smith. He breaks a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big third down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback making checks. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man.
Hey, man, that's really good decision-making there by the quarterback, too, because that play is called early in the downs because you're hoping to take a shot, right? You're hoping to push it down the field. But if the defense takes it away, find your check down.
Makes the grab in their space. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. He got past the first down marker, but he's got to take it to the house. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 12 team, the USC Trojans. Your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Noles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Jackson will throw. He wants to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Noles with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Robinson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field. It's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
He's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. They take the lead with the 6. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pryor. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It's complete to the left. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it on the counter. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Jenkins. There's some room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Jenkins. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Trying to run, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defense in.
And he's got room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They feed him again. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Seminoles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. To the air, it's Applewhite. He'll throw it. He's got it. Turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Delay to the back. It's Jenkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go right back to him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Third and goal for the offense. Slams ahead. Touchdown Seminoles. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got his man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with as many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.